Looks like right about now that sandbags are doing a pretty good job against those high waves. Over here we have Coventry Gardens, which is one of the most beautiful parks along all of Windsor's waterfront. It features countless different flowers, walking trails, concession stands. It looks like they even got a ping pong table made of stone over there. It also has a fishing pier as well. Just past this here garden is a fountain dedicated to former United Auto Workers president of Local 444, Charlie Brooks. Mr. Brooks was killed in the 1980s by a disgruntled employee who had recently lost his job, and he believed he was entitled to getting it back. But when Mr. Brooks denied his request, he came back with a .44 caliber rifle and shot Mr. Brooks dead. Charlie Brooks' funeral was described as one of the biggest in the entirety of Windsor's history, with over 8,000 people showing up to pay their respects to the fallen businessman. This here fountain was made in tribute to him. It is the only international floating fountain in the world and pumps up to 12,000 gallons of water per day, and the central spray can reach up to 70 feet in the air. At night, the fountain glows brilliant shades of blue, red, yellow, and green, being quite the breathtaking sight. Of course, as it is a fountain that floats directly on the water, it has to be taken out during the winter seasons and is placed back in late to mid-spring. The mist from the fountain also provides a nice way to cool down in the warm summer days. Oh yeah, I guess those chairs we saw set up earlier, they must have been for a wedding, because it looks like we got a wedding party right over here. I like the theme of purple that you have going on over there. That's a good choice of color if I do say so myself. Park is not Reaume Park is not a bad place in order to have a wedding. It's filled with many different trees, including this triple trunk willow tree, which has quite the story. The triple trunk willow tree was planted by the Campo family, who moved here around 60 years ago. At the time there was a beach here, but there was no shade, so they took a bunch of little branches